Did it work?
It appears it's worked.
Hey.
It also helps with different hosts as well sometimes.
Do we have audio?
Is Matt audio?
Hello?
Hey!
Hello?
Yes.
We're now all here.
Go.
Ah, perfect.
Oh,
Nice.
I found out the reason why spiritual weapon why it wasn't being added in, Nietzsche.
Oh.
Because I've currently got Dan's sheet up at the same time, meaning it's prioritizing Dan over you.
Yeah, don't worry, Nor. Josh will be joining us a bit later.
Yeah,
but he will
not
still
here.
be here. So because it's going to be a shorter session as well, we wanted to try and the aim was to try and start off quicker than usual. And the good thing is the setup and everything loads up super quick. It's just Discord that didn't like me for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
So, right, Matt, do you want to jump in with the recap for us?
Okay, let's jump in. Okay, so last time within the world of Epperia, a ragtag group of adventurers were rewarded with various money, gems, and a healing potion after freeing the tribe of kobolds from the clutches of an Etin, looking for her king. Afterwards, our adventurers decided to set back onto the Arbor track and carry on their way to Easternglad, the birthplace of the Guild of Libra, to which our adventurers are currently on their way to. Along the way, our adventurers had various cases of seismic activity consistently occurring around them, to which they encountered a bunch of Ankeg, these large insectoid-like creatures known for burrowing around and attacking creatures of the surface. To which afterwards, the ground underneath where the Ankeg had burrowed begun to crack, as this giant earthquake created a fissure in the surrounding area, and our adventurers had begun to fall into the deep abyss of this fissure. Two party members of it, I think it was Ginzeros and Garret, oh no, another one as well, managed to successfully roll high enough for their deck saves. So they are currently surfing on rocks as they are plummeting down into this fissure. What do you guys wish to do while you're plummeting down?
Is there really much we can do? Cast Sanctuary on everyone! Big Sanctuary! I don't think I can do that. And I don't think it will help.
No. How far away? It's just trying to remember again. How big was the hole when it kind of all caved in on us?
It was kind of like, let me get a bit of a visual on the screen a sec. I'd say are we currently on the right map? Yeah, okay. Currently on the battle map still. So I'd say it'd be about that big, and then obviously it goes off screen too. So it's very, it's a bit of a like a kind of, if it's say for instance from the center being here, it's like a 80 feet circular hole kind of thing. What so you guys are currently
quite big then.
Falling down into.
I would probably try and get closer to some of the others, especially the ones that are kind of free falling.
Yep.
So yeah, just try and lean through and try and grab one of them to stabilize them.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're kind of like trying to like, you know, when you're like free falling, like skydiving kind of thing, you're just like trying to like push yourself over into the kind of direction currently.
Yeah, pretty much.
As time is going by, you're going deeper and deeper down this hole. You'd probably assume you've probably already passed by like 100, 200 feet near enough already, falling down into this hole.
Right.
Yikes. Are we like sliding or are we actually falling?
It's actually just free falling right now. So like just literally it's all crumbled and you hear like all the rocks clanging together, kind of like as you kind of look above you as you're falling right now, you can see all these like bits of debris and rock and earth all kind of like falling down with you currently next to you.
Right, okay. Does anybody have, like, any of the spellcasters, do you have Featherfall?
I mean, we only have one spellcaster, don't we?
Enaloon, do you happen to have Featherfall on you? Oh wait, is Nietzsche talking?
Yeah, she's muted.
Hi, sorry. No, I don't have it. I actually don't have it at all.
Okay.
Like, I don't even have her. Like, I can't. No.
Done it. I should have went with my other discipline.
I
Fact
don't
that
think
was
I
magic.
even like. I mean, I can probably learn it, but I don't. No, I don't have it at this level, at least. Not that I know. Yeah, it's yes, we know the cameras are gonna go and come and go. We can't. Discord is. Yeah. Unless I'm searching for the wrong thing, I don't think I have it. No.
No, I don't think you. I think it's more of a sorcerer thing.
Yeah.
Because Matt, you said this is about 200 odd feet we're falling.
Yeah, so far, like currently. And you kind of like look down below you, and you still like it's just pitch black. You're still falling. You don't know when this is
I mean,
gonna
hopefully
finish.
we hit water.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Yeah, otherwise,
otherwise this is some ominous like dungeon
Mm.
master's power
Oh, we're all
to end the
dead.
game.
I mean, we're gonna drown from our heavy
Yeah, you
armor
guys
and
are all
stuff.
dead. I'm restarting.
Level 3 was as far as he was going to let us get to with this.
Can I not like
Yeah.
slide down with my sword, or would that break my
Well,
arm?
you're falling, so you're not even
that
on
could
the rock.
be.
You're just screwed.
I know, I'm falling, but if there's like an edge near me, maybe I can like slow
Yeah,
down.
like, are we anywhere near?
You could
like,
attempt to try and get near to the edge of the thing itself if you wanted
Yeah,
to.
I wanna
Okay,
try
sweet.
and yeah, get near the edge of like wall or
'Cause-
something.
Maybe I can like slow myself down using my, great sword or something. Even if it breaks
Okay.
it. Roll to one.
If you guys are doing this, I'd say make me to actually like propel yourself over to that area. I'd get you guys to do a where is it? What's it called? Let's say an athletics check.
What, try and get to the corner?
Athletics check. If any of you are trying to like essentially propel yourself over to the area, to the side of the thing.
There you go.
13 for me.
11.
13. Okay.
13.
Athletics chat. Hold on. See if my fucking
Yep.
thing works. It's okay. It seems to be right there. Why can I not let you read? Okay. Chat. 14.
So 13, 14 was yours, Garret again?
13.
13.
Um,
Jinzo's?
11.
11. Okay, so yeah, so all of you managed to get near to the sides. And what do you wish to do now with that?
I want to use my
Are you
strength to try
essentially-
to slow myself down using my great sword.
I want to do the
So
same. with my
you
spear.
essentially, okay. So you guys are essentially stabbing your weapons into the side to kind of like slow yourself down, if
Yeah.
possible at all.
If I have the strength for it, it might break my arm.
Yeah.
But what of that one?
I don't. Do I
I
have
mean-
a weapon I can even do that with?
I mean, DM, my breath weapon attack, I only get once per short rest.
Yep.
But would it be possible to try and use it to maybe like if I can breathe on their swords, if it like finds some kind of purchase to try and freeze their swords or weapons onto the wall?
Hmm. Oh, okay. So like seal it in so they can like dangling.
Yeah.
Kind of type thing.
I only
Um,
have a mace, so I don't really know how I'm gonna like stop myself from falling with a mace.
Do you not have like a dagger or anything?
I have a mace.
Got-
Shield.
got-
Right, I hear what you're
Dagger, no
saying, but do
pokes.
you have a dagger?
I have a crowbar.
I mean, that would do.
That'll work.
That work.
I'm gonna use the crowbar.
in any case, you can always go to the case of someone like holding onto it. If you guys,
Yeah.
since you guys were kind of like trying to
Clap.
like
I mean-
all group together when doing this.
I mean, I'm like heavy build, so you can always grab onto my legs.
I'm just gonna hold on to your like ankles. Help!
Because I can like lift, I can lift like twice my size, so whatever.
I also don't really have any strength, so
Okay, for all you guys who are trying to essentially stab your weapons into the actual thing itself, into the the side of this huge cavern. What's currently coming down. I'd like you all to make me attack rolls
Attack rolls.
Attack rolls?
Attack rolls.
Yeah.
Oh,
to try and embed it.
Well, yeah, we're
That
kind of
is
attacking.
Am I
the
still
wall.
doing it?
Right, fair enough. That is a 15
Just-
for me.
Discord's messing up.
Wait. Yeah. Um,
Do I just like not roll it then because I'm just holding on?
you would have to make like a dexterity or something to catch on to one
Okay,
of those.
let me do that.
Yeah, you would.
Let me
do
see
it-
if
because
if I fail this, then it'll be very sad.
Yeah.
Okay, I definitely didn't fail. I rolled 21.
Dexterity save
Oh
21.
no, why
holy
did I do
shit,
this?
okay.
This is- oh never mind. This is.
Oh shit.
I might have. This might be screwed. Okay, I'm gonna detach myself and try it.
I mean,
my God.
can I tell you
Um,
try again with a disadvantage? I can like keep attempting last time. He's having like falling
He's
down.
like, so like swinging at the wall.
My
Chisholm
attack one
and Garrett, what did you get again?
11.
11.
So
then
we
Garrett?
all
15.
15.
Oh no, wait, scimitar.
So
9.
Even better.
okay. So you guys all kind of like go towards the side of the really long cavern, and you see all of you kind of like get your weapons ready and just strike at the wall, trying to embed it in any like weak point you find. Garrett, you managed to essentially stab your spear into this like small opening in the wall where it just manages to slot your spear into, while the other or you lot, as you strike the wall, your weapons just cling straight off as you slowly, as once you do this attack, it's like, oh shit, and you're about to carry on falling again.
Oh boy.
Yay!
So basically, I'm hanging from the wall now.
Yeah, you're essentially hanging from your spear, kind of like,
Right.
kind of just like two-handed, like, oh shit, and you're seeing as your friends have just essentially attacked the wall and are in the middle, about to fall further down.
Clap.
Is any of them near me?
I'd say since you guys were all grouping together, they're basically right next to you. You all try to kind of like in kind of like a kind of line type situation. You guys all were against this wall, trying to stab near enough at pretty similar points.
Okay.
Is how I imagine it.
Can I try and grab an balloon to like pull towards me so that she can actually get closer to like the wall and my spear as well, and maybe find somewhere to,
Yeah.
Could I?
Spear a
myself
second.
on?
Hold on.
Trying to think what it'd be to reach from. It'd be, I guess it would be just the average attack roll, wouldn't it? Just like an unarmed strike.
I would
Maybe to like actually grab onto him.
Wait, so I have. Oh, wait.
But
Who?
I'm
No,
I'm
that
trying
this
to
this is
grab
for
her,
Garrett.
right?
Oh, right.
So unarmed strike them.
Yeah, just do an unarmed strike. See what you get with that.
Oh, that's perfect for me. Okay, that's a 13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you essentially, as Enaloon is basically the closest one to you, you reach out your hand for her, and you manage to clasp her wrist as you manage to like save her from falling for the moment.
Is it like the wall? Is it like smooth mostly, or is it like rigid and there's, like
It's
and things?
it's pretty rugged from how the kind of earth and the rocks like kind of went into the sides of this long cavern, and it's got like some chipped pieces. There's little bits where it's like smooth. It's got like the tiniest of like ledges, kind of
Okay.
like where you know how like when you put yourself against a wall,
Mhm.
like that thin kind of.
Okay.
There's the tiniest
So
of ledges.
I'll hold on to Enaloon and try to move her towards the wall so that she can actually grab something as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I try and...
Wilhelm and
Sorry,
Yep.
I was going to say, can I try and, like I was trying to say before with, like, my cold breath, could I kind of, like, be scraping my arm down the wall and trying to, like, breathe on it to try and get it to, like, freeze enough to take some kind of purchase?
yeah, you can try that. I'd allow for that. So make your breath weapon attack.
It's normally a save from the other side, so
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
should I just add my charisma to it?
Cast it, and I'll roll a save, and we'll see what happens with that.
Alright, so you got to try and beat a DC 12. DC 12 con.
Yeah, that's a 4.
Yay! I've essentially frozen my hand to the
love
wall.
it when... Yeah, essentially. I love this. Yeah, so you do this, and you're currently like is it just one of your hands, so you have the other hand loose?
Yeah.
Or is it like you're trying to freeze both?
No,
one?
trying to keep the other hand loose. If I get purchase, I can...
Yeah. So yeah, you've frozen your hand into the wall, and essentially you're stuck there, kind of like free hanging right now. Wilhelm, what are you doing right now?
I have no idea.
Okay.
So what was my situation?
So essentially, Garret and Garret has managed to catch Enaloon, and just shortly below them, Jinzeros has managed to freeze his hand to the wall itself, and then you are currently free falling near Jinzeros.
Okay. Fuck. This doesn't look good for both of us. Trying to think what we can do. I mean, how close am I to Jinzeros? I mean, I can always...
I'd say pretty close, like only like about 2 feet, 3 feet apart.
Okay. Because if we don't know how deep it is, I mean, I'm probably like, we're gonna probably die on impact unless it's water. Can I attempt again? Or there's nothing. Wait, do I have rope? No, wait, why would rope help? I'm falling. That isn't how. Let me throw some rope while I'm falling to try to. No.
I mean,
I could transform into my my beast mode and try to use my claws to grapple on.
I mean, you could do if you want to use that.
I mean, it'd be my first time using it. Yeah, I think I might actually transform into my beast mode, because then I have like unarmed strike with my claws, which is a lot higher
Okay.
attack. So
okay.
Yeah.
So what does your beast mode look like to others? What would you imagine it to look like?
Well, I was going to go for the traditional werewolf style.
You're just going for the traditional werewolf. Okay. So yeah. So the rest of you, as you are you see Wilhelm currently free falling near Jinzeros, you kind of like just look to your side to see where everyone is at the minute, kind of on this cliff face. And you see as Wilhelm, his body kind of like begins to change. Like you see Wilhelm grow all this really thick. Like what kind of color are you going for the werewolf?
Very grey, like
grey.
Dark grey.
Like yeah, so you see him begin to kind of grow this thick grey fur all over his body, and you see his kind of like head begin shifting what looks like a wolf, and he grows these fangs and these piercing like yellow eyes.
There you go.
Yeah, and you see as he does this, are you going to make an unarmed strike with your claws then?
Yes, I need to figure out the damage calculations, because I don't have it on my
oh yeah, okay.
20. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try to do this. It actually should be like such a 1d20. I mean +6. Do you have space between the +6? No. That's fine.
No, it's all
There we
together.
go. 19.
19. Okay, yeah. So as you guys see him change into this like kind of lycanthropic form, you see him just kind of rake his claws at this wall, and you just see as the force of the power behind these claws and this like his like new larger body, you just see as his claws just dig straight into the walls. As he just grips really hard into it with his kind of claws just sunk deep in.
Nice. So what?
Like,
That's Garret safe, Wilhelm safe, I'm
Yeah.
safe.
And we'll almost safe. You're safe. Enaloon and Garret are safe. And free falling next to you, currently in the process, you just see, essentially see Jasper just like not dozing off, but just kind of chill, like I've been falling for ages. What is this shit? Kind of like, peasants, help me, please.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Will one of you incompetent fools please do something? I'm
Wait,
tired.
how? So I'm at one edge of the wall. How far is the other edge of the wall?
It's like an 80 feet, like
80 feet. How
80
far
feet
can I
away.
leap?
In your new form.
Because I'm thinking, if I could just grab you while leaping to the other wall, using my pure strength to bounce off the wall.
I think in wall form you can
Still get
jump
the
pretty far.
You still get the properties
point.
of your base race as well.
Yeah,
So you still get your powerful build
yeah, I do.
because you're a Goliath too. So it gets doubled whatever you would normally be able to achieve as well.
There's a reason why I went Goliath.
If you're wishing to jump across 80 feet, I'd get you to essentially do me a since it's primarily strength based, I would say athletics to try and push yourself all the way.
Okay.
Like depending on what you roll with your athletics, then
In
you'll be able
attempts
to achieve
save.
further.
Like,
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah. So I might injure you if I roll badly. Okay, well, this will probably go wrong, but I'm attempting to do something to save people.
You do get. I'm sure you get advantage on.
Yeah. I do 5. Well, am I doing athletics? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I get, and it's a +6 as well.
So yeah.
Okay, 1 second. Let me.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's on.
Oh shit! The first roll would have been a 9 as well if it went for the advantage. Holy shit! So 17. So that times by that. I'd say thinking about it, Jasper's kind of still not too far near the center, but I would say with that you get a good. So are you kind of like leaping off the side of this wall?
Yeah, I'm using my
over
strength
to
to leap
Jasper.
myself. Yeah.
And then trying to get to the other side of the wall,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah, to cling myself onto the wall.
Okay.
Feet?
So with a 17, this is a high DC, by the way.
Yes, I
just so you
understand
know,
that.
because of
because
of the
how far.
situation.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
expect that.
So yeah, so you successfully managed to essentially push yourself off with enough strength that you go shooting across, grab Jasper in your arms, and Jasper, you kind of see this huge wolf-like creature just fully pounce at you right now, and just like you see these glaring yellow eyes on these teeth and everything. So it looks honestly pretty scary to you, just seeing this creature like properly fully pounce at you, and he kind of surrounds you, grabs you tight, and he gets pretty close to the other side, but you see as you both begin to free fall further down, and
Uh-oh.
a few moments pass, and you hear as you fall into what seems like water, as it's so dark right now you can't properly see. And you, Enaloon, Garret, and Jinzos, make me a perception check, please.
Perception, you say?
Ooh, this is a nice one. 18.
18.
Perception
18.
7.
18. Shit. 7. Okay, so Jinzos, you don't hear that much. You just hear them kind of like free falling, like kind of like falling down. But both Enaloon and Garret, you both hear what sounds like when they fell down. After a few moments pass, you heard the sound of splashing water.
Okay. Did you guys hear that?
Hear what?
Maybe it's safe to fall if there's
Yeah,
water at
looks
the
like it.
bottom.
It sounds like it. Yeah. Enaloon, could you you have this spell to light up things, right?
Oh yeah, I can cast light.
Okay. I'm pulling out a dart. Can you cast light
Yep.
on the dart?
Yeah, I will do that.
All right. And I will throw the dart down.
Smart.
Can you roll me an attack roll for the dart? Just for just for the sake of it.
I mean,
I've seen when
it.
I
Like,
know, but I've
it's
seen where
not like
I've seen where Matt's head has gone with this. Make the roll.
Oh,
Please
boy.
don't hit anyone with it.
Oh, nice. This is a 10. I rolled a 4.
It's a what? Sorry.
A 10.
A 4.
4 plus 6.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So you like throw this lit up dart, and you see as it's falling down below you, you see what the light kind of protrudes from this area, and you see as it gets near the bottom, you see what looks like this huge underground kind of like river or lake or something underneath, and you see as the dart falls into the water, and you see as the water encompasses the light of the dart.
Okay.
All right.
Can I still like see the dart, or
You can see what looks like the light of the dart getting like fading and fading
Right,
as it's carrying on falling into this water.
okay. Well, you guys want to go for a swim?
I guess I'll let go.
Yeah.
I kind of dive into it rather than
Yeah.
just fall.
Wait, am I able to just break the ice, or I shouldn't be asking the DM for this? I should just be assuming and hoping for the best.
Dan, what are you doing?
Sorry, I was
He's trying to
adding
figure something out.
No, I was adding my new claw to my weapons.
Ah,
He's
like,
Which
what are you
is
attacking?
claw type.
he finally got Jasper in a quiet place.
Now I'm in my
Guess,
werewolf form.
I let go and I guess dive into the water underneath.
Okay.
Yeah, I get my spear out of the rock and jump in as well.
Oops! I break the ice and
So, yeah.
drop.
Okay. Yeah. So all three of you begin to start free falling again, and you go about another 50 feet down, and you essentially go. All three of you jump into the water after seeing the kind of underground lake from before. So yeah. As you jump into this water, though, you do begin to feel the kind of like effects of what seems to be not rapids, but the water itself definitely has a bit of a pull to it, as you guys are slowly being pulled by the tide as it's starting to sweep you guys away.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I hope you're all good at
More-
swimming.
More light, please.
All right, I'll cast some more life for us.
Okay,
Almost like above
so
everyone.
as this is all lit up, a bit of majority of it, from what you can see around you, you guys are in this kind of like very circular kind of cavern like area. It's very dome shaped in like nature, and there doesn't seem to be any ledges from what you can see from this distance, but it seems to be just like this water which seems to be going towards this kind of tunnel, and you see all the water kind of like all like sift into this. It's kind of like it's all getting sucked into this other tunnel-like area, and you can see as the water begins to pick up over there, and you hear the sound of rushing water.
And
Lovely.
Annalune, is your light spell, is that a cantrip, or are you limited the number of times you can cast it?
No, it's a cantrip. I can cast it as many times as I want.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
And you said the second dart when it got thrown, we couldn't see that much.
I didn't throw a second dart.
Oh, okay.
No, we just lit up around us.
Oh, okay. Could you cast it on one of my bullets then, please?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And then I'm just going to try and fire that bullet down the cave in the direction that we're heading and see if it lights anything up.
Okay. So
That was
you
a
do
headshot on
this.
Jasper.
What?
And that was a headshot on Jasper.
Headshot on Jasper, that'd be sick. But yeah, so you shoot your bullet over in that kind of direction, and you see as your bullet travels down, you see the kind of cavern just go into this small cylinder, and you see the waves all getting pushed into this area, and it seems to carry on kind of like a lazy river kind of type thing. And you see like various stalactites and stalagmites like covering this tunnel area as you guys are slowly being dragged over there.
Shit.
Do we see Wilhelm and Jasper?
Yeah, Wilhelm and Jasper kind of like as they were first, you kind of see them a bit ahead. They're kind of like near like not exactly near the mouth of it, but a bit closer to you guys. So they're about, I'd say, 30 feet ahead of you guys right now.
Okay.
In the water.
Okay. Wilhelm, I'm imagining being fairly pissed off about being a wet dog at this point.
Yeah, he just reeks of wet dog right now. Oof.
Follow the scent, people. Follow the scent.
All right.
That's how you can tell where I am.
Right, I'll shout to the others. There may be some rock formations, some stalactites, which are the ones that come out the ground, if I remember correctly. There may be some of those coming up soon. We may be able to grab onto them, may be able to slow us down or stop us for a bit until we can figure out our bearings.
No, wait, that's stalagmite.
What?
The ones that stick out the ground.
Yeah, that's stalagmite.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, stalagmites are the ones from ground up, and then stalactites are the ones from ceiling down, I think.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's it. Yeah, stalagmite is the upward one. Yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah. So you can. So you guys are letting the water kind of take you down to this mouth right now, then. Yeah. Okay. So you guys begin like swimming, not against the current, but with it, and it kind of like starts to fling you all the way down to this mouth-like area of the cavern, and you kind of like have a short like it's like not a full-on waterfall, but it's just kind of like a bit like rapids in a way, as it kind of takes you down a bit. You kind of like bump side to the side, and then you eventually get into the tunnel where it's beginning to kind of push you against the stalagmites, and that as you are going down this tunnel-like area.
Okay.
What are you guys? Gonna do anything, or are you gonna carry on letting the water take you?
Until we get to something. Well, for Ginzeros at least, until there's something that I can grab onto.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
then
yeah, you'd be able to grab
that.
onto. Good. Okay. So make me a. What's it called? Make me a flat dexterity check. Trying to like grab onto. Yeah, just a flat dexterity check. Like you're kind of like trying to go against the water, trying to grab onto these as you're being swept down by it.
That is a 19.
Ooh.
That was yeah.
Yeah, that was a save, Nietzsche, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I clicked the wrong one.
That is a
Oops.
23 for mine.
15, 23. Wilhelm,
What am I phone? Sorry.
dexterity.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just a flat dexterity check.
Fine, fine.
16.
Oh
for-
wait, I still had advantage on. Sorry.
That's save anyways.
Yeah, I'll just say the 12.
That's not a check.
Yeah.
That's also a save. That's what I did.
Yeah, save. Yeah, you did the save as well.
I'm just gonna roll a dice and add 2.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's the one on the left, not the one on the right. They're like right next to each other, so
Yeah. So 16, 12, 15, 23, and then what's yours, Nietzsche? 7. Okay. So yeah, all of you, as you are essentially going towards these stalagmites, you kind of like find a bit of a wedging between them for where you could like grab onto them as you're going by, and you all manage to grab onto them, except for you, Annalune, who kind of like slips as you're trying to grab onto it, just because of like the wet, the water kind of like spraying against it. So you kind of grab onto it, but then your fingers slip as you're slowly being taken away by the current again.
Can I pull out my spear and reach out with it so that she can grab
Yeah.
onto it?
Can I help and kind of throw my tail out to try and
Yeah, you can try and do that. Nietzsche, I'd need you to make me just make me a flat attack roll, so just an unarmed strike essentially. So for you, it would be, what's your strength? 10. Okay. Yeah. So you see, as you guys both put your, so Jinzo, you power your tail, while Gary, you power your spear, and she kind of grabs at them with both arms, and you guys, I'm assuming, are pulling her up, aren't you?
yeah.
So yeah. So you'll manage to do that as you're kind of like against this stalagmite right now. No, stalactite. I'm getting so confused.
Might.
Stalagmite. As you're kind of like just like resting against it. There isn't too much footing, but you guys are kind of just like almost hugging it in a way to try and just give you some footing for the area.
All right.
Right. So what are we gonna do? We carrying on down here, or
Are we all hanging on to stalagmites now?
Yeah.
yeah?
Okay.
okay, that's good.
Well, you guys aren't.
I know. I'm glad you're safe. I mean, I literally almost I jumped like 80 feet in an attempt to save somebody. I should want everybody safe.
I
don't
know.
wanna-
And
I wanna
awkwardly,
turn to
he's been
Wilhelm
super
and be like-
quiet this entire time for it.
Yeah, but I want to turn to Wilhelm and be like, "Dude, what the hell's this?" Referring
Well, he's
to
not with us. There's only
freaking-
3 of us.
No, he is with us, right?
They're further
he's
ahead.
not. Oh,
yeah,
never mind
slightly
then.
further ahead.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
they're
right,
slightly
I'm a-
further ahead on
Yeah.
separate stalagmites to you guys.
Okay, never mind then.
So
But you can think about it in your head.
you can think
Yeah,
about it. Or
exactly,
you can
that's what Garret is thinking.
you can shout it into the darkness.
What the?
I mean, well, we have other things to worry about now. So.
Yeah, I know. You don't really want to comment. Why the fuck are you a werewolf?
Okay. All right, guys. What's the plan? What are we doing?
I mean, we kind of want
see
to.
anything that we like? Any like flat ground or anything like beach like?
There's
area.
like near what actually make me a percentage check just for that.
All right. Oh, that is
As
not
the
good.
active-
That is.
Oh
That is a
nine,
nat.
I think. Perception.
I
Yeah, that's a
rolled a
5.
nat 1.
I rolled a 2, which is
But
the
it's
lowest
still
I can.
7.
yeah, it's still higher than
I rolled a
Garret,
nat 1,
so-
but I have 6 perception.
yeah.
Did you want all of
So,
us to do it, or
Anyone who's actively looking right now.
Please.
21?
Okay.
21.
Okay, that's better.
Okay.
Yes, eyes.
So yeah, a majority of you are essentially, the others are kind of more entranced in this like small set of rapids right now, like just trying to hang on to the stalagmite. So a lot of your attention is just focused on that. While Jinzros, as Emily is, actually, Emily, is Emily still hanging on to his tail, or is she kind of like hugging the stalagmites with you at the minute?
I'm like grabbed on to like the rocks.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, Jinzuro, so you are essentially kind of just trying to have like a proper look around this area, just keeping your senses on high alert right now.
Yeah.
And you're kind of just like listening out for any sounds, looking for any movement or anything. And right near, about I'd say 50 feet ahead of you, you can ever so slightly hear the increased kind of sound of the rapids getting a lot more intense
Right.
from what you can hear. And in the distance of it, you can see like a small ledge as well near it,
Oh boy.
and you can't see past that point, but you see just a little flat area.
This is the kind of start of a ledge.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Like waterfall.
Don't go chasing water.
Yep. This-
Jasper just getting
Don't wanna
PTSD
die.
and singing that to himself.
No, Jasper is deathly silent as he has since he was touched by Wilhelm has not taken his eyes off him in bemusement.
Mortified.
In
how
bemusement.
I imagine it more than anything is Wilhelm kind of still holding Jasper, almost kind of like he's got his arm around him, like Jasper's just hanging, like he's just fully limp right now, and like Wilhelm's just holding him, I can imagine.
I don't think you could get out even if you wanted to.
No, but I'm just like I'm not worried about the water, where we are, who's alive, who's dead, nothing. I am just bemused and shocked at the fact that I'm being held by a very wet, hairy wolf man.
I'm saying it live. So
Can I see Wilhelm?
Yeah, about 20 feet on the other side of where the of where this tunnel is right now. You can.
I'm a bit camouflaged because I'm quite grey.
Yeah, like it's a case of they've got lights and stuff on them as well,
Yeah.
so they can they brighten up the area, so they can see kind of like your piercing yellow eyes and stuff, and a bit of your grey fur like reflecting off of it. But yeah, you can see him about 20 feet away from you on the other side, holding on to some stalagmites and that.
Yeah, I'll shout to him then. Be like, Wilhelm, looks like there's a ledge over there. Think we can get to it?
I think so. We can try at least. We don't really have many options.
Yeah. Right. Who's the Wilhelm? You're one of the strongest out of us.
Yeah.
Do you want to try and get there first? You may be able to grab people as they're kind of going past.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do that.
Are you leaving Jasper there, or are you going? Are you taking him with you?
Yeets him off the waterfall, just like, yeah, sure. Pfump.
I mean, yeah, I can probably eat him to the side.
Oh, you probably could actually.
I love that.
I am tall, slim, and light, so he could quite
I mean,
easily
Just
yeah,
throw him.
exactly.
Just
And I
eat him.
have like
throw me.
Javelin
I have
throw
powerful
him.
Build. And then I like fail and you land on a spike. Oops. So what do I need to throw? I mean,
it would a strength check again. Honestly, just a standard strength check to see how far you could actually throw him.
okay.
Oh, fuck,
21.
thank God.
Remember, you do have advantage,
Oh.
so if you want to just see if you get anything higher.
Okay, 21 is fine.
Yeah, I think 21 is
Fine.
fine.
21 works.
Okay, so yeah, you kind of like you pick up Jasper and you kind of like get you look in that way to like throw him into this, and you just throw him into the like rapids itself, trying to avoid any stalagmites and that. And you throw him, and he goes like missile launching over near to this flat area with this really strong current, and you see as he kind of like he doesn't get onto the flat area itself, he kind of dives into the water, but you see as his like kind of face smacks against the side of this flat area. Yeah, as you manage to get him just at a point where he can like grab onto this flat area.
Nice. He has a high enough dex, he can get himself up.
I'm so thankful. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
with a smashed face in the process
Yeah.
as well.
We all take damage. Did he take
Beautiful
damage?
face.
All right.
For that kind of throw, I would say, let's see.
Oh, here we go.
I'm sorry, I'm to be more realistic.
how many-
take damage.
You take 1 point of damage.
I can live with that.
And he's unconscious. What?
And it's dead.
Okay, that's one.
Okay, now I'm gonna attempt to actually make it there and try to save everybody else.
Okay. So are you planning to swim over to the flat area so then when people come by you pick them
Okay,
out,
yes.
or is it?
That's my idea. Yeah.
Okay, so you're going into this rapid water right now. Make me an athletics check to resist the effects of the water.
There we go. 21.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, this water's coming at you like really strong force, trying to push you over to this area where like the water seems to get even more intense, and you're kind of just like swimming through it. Like you do feel the resistance on your body, but it doesn't seem to be having much effect, and you manage to swim over to this ledge.
DM, is there a stalagmite kind of halfway between where the three remaining ones are and that ledge?
It's kind of like, let me actually just quickly draw it for you. It's like, say for instance, that's a stalagmite. There, the purple circle.
Yeah.
That's another one. And then the ledge is kind of like here.
Okay.
And the current is where?
And the current is essentially like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Can I push to that second one?
Yeah, that's the one where Wilhelm and Jasper was previously.
Yeah. Can I try and push myself to that one? Basically, my train of thought being, if I can get halfway through, if the other two are kind of like pushing themselves towards the ledge, I can be kind of a middle person to kind of like launch them further on.
Yeah, I get you. So yeah, if you're trying to achieve that, you'd have to swim through the rapids itself, obviously, to get to that ledge.
Yeah. I'm thinking
So
the one that I'm on, if I can like purchase myself against it and kind of launch myself off towards that one.
Yeah. Oh, so kind of like dive as close as possible over to that area.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. For that, make me a make me an athletics check for that then.
All right. Let's see how we go with this. Ooh. Athletics. 21.
Yep.
We're only getting
What's with
21.
the 21s?
21.
21.
21.
21. Yeah. So you manage to like you get yourself ready, kind of like you like hold it, having your kind of like your claws on your feet, kind of like. Actually, that's the point. Do you wear shoes or anything, or do you actually just use your bare claws on your feet?
I'd assume bare feet. That's a dragonborn.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just wondering if you wear shoes or not.
I'll be perfectly honest. I don't think I've ever considered that. I'd probably say bare feet. Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably say bare
You'd
feet.
probably say
Bare feet.
bare feet. Okay. Yeah. So you kind of dig your claws into the side of this area to kind of like anchor yourself down, and you kind of like grasp and then push like dolphin diving straight into this, and you manage to get near enough right next to the stalagmite, just on the very edge, as you kind of like put your claw up to try and pull yourself up out the rapids right now.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Alright.
so you successfully managed to get to that bit.
Thanks. And then I'm just going to
Oh.
signal to the others like what I'm looking to do.
Yeah, I will let myself go through the current and see if I can get through to the ledge.
Okay, make me athletics check with advantage, since you're going to be having the help of Jinzaros.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? That is an 8.
Ooh,
I
what,
rolled a
with
3.
advantage?
I rolled a 3 and a 5.
Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh my god. Okay, so you are currently being swept by the current. Like you're being dragged through it. Like you're kind of like sinking underneath it slightly. Wilhelm, are you currently awaiting like for people to come by so you can
Yes.
pull them out?
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
I wanna
So yeah.
I wanna reach out my spear to Wilhelm.
Okay.
Yeah, that would
So
work.
yeah.
That would help too.
Yeah. Wilhelm. Trying to think what that would be to help, like grab out of the water.
I mean,
guess
if
just-
he's using a spear, I would get an advantage, won't I?
Yeah, you'd definitely get advantage.
Hey.
Just make me a standard unarmed strike.
Wouldn't it be
Okay.
like a strength check or something?
It's a
Or-
case
or
of
maybe
he'd
a
be able to
dex or
pull you out
something?
easily with his double. Actually, with yeah,
I mean,
we'll
that
go
would
for
be
dex.
strength, right? Or dex?
Dex.
Like
Yeah, I would
grappling
say
or
dex.
something?
I mean, he can easily pull you out, but it's like hand-eye coordination. So yeah, dex
Yeah.
would go for. So yeah, just make me a dex check with advantage.
Okay, I should do it again.
Hey,
17.
nice.
17. Okay. Yeah. So you managed to successfully. I can't speak, man. Successfully managed to grab onto Garrett's spear as you begin to slowly pull him out of the rapids as it's currently trying to take him away. Elaloon, I'm assuming you are letting
Yeah, I'm
yourself go
gonna-
into the rapids as well?
Yep. So I have to do athletics, right?
Okay. Athletics with advantage.
Okay, that's good because fuck, I have bad at athletics. Oh, thank God.
15.
15.
Okay. So yeah, so you managed to just let yourself be dragged by the rapids, just making yourself as buoyant as possible, and you close off into the distance. Like Gingeros kind of pushes you over to the direction of Wilhelm as you get close enough to him, and then Wilhelm and you manage to get towards the edge where Wilhelm is.
Nice. Yay.
Okay, Gingeros, you're the only one remaining.
Yep, I'm gonna make a leap towards that ledge.
Okay, make me athletics.
Five.
Oh god.
I knew
So
it.
yeah.
Bye.
Back of my mind, I knew this was gonna happen. I was just like,
Mm.
everybody's gonna get across. I had a really good first roll. Yeah, it's all gonna go down the pan from here.
All right.
So yeah, you essentially kind of try and do what you did again, trying to like dolphin dive off, and you kind of like mistime how you was gonna do it, and you essentially see the water kind of just get really intense as it kind of like sweeps you off the ledge itself, as you kind
Bugger.
of like grip up on yourself.
Can I reach out with my spear again?
You could try to again.
All right. So.
Okay. I'm trying to think what this would be.
I guess again a dex roll for Jin then.
Yeah, it'd be a
Grab
dex roll for
onto
Jin to try and reach it to grab onto it.
Okay. 13?
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that would work. So yeah, so Jinzros, you see like as you're kind of being swept by the water, you're going slightly under, and you can like surface for one like little second, and you just see the spear right in front of you, and it's just like a make it or break it kind of moment, and you just essentially grab the spear, and I'm assuming all of you guys are trying to pull him out right now, like all
Yeah, I
together.
hope so.
So yeah,
Nah, we're
I mean,
I mean, like just with Garret trying to like pull him, I don't know if it would be good enough. So yeah, so because he is wearing plate armor and everything, he's heavy
trying
boy.
to pull someone twice my size with plate armor.
Yeah. So yeah, so you see this happen, and you guys all kind of like lift him out, kind of like almost like you was fishing. You just like fling him, manage to like kind of get him up onto the ledge itself as he gets to have a bit of a breather.
Man, I'm so glad I have my spear. Holy shit!
Yeah.
All right, so now
Just
we
just
roll...
long hard things are useful.
Jin's just lying on his back, his eyes shut. It's just like Garret. Never lose that spear. Always keep
Oh,
that spear
surely.
on you.
Oh, I sure will after today. So I turn to Wolf Boy, and I'll be like, "What the hell's this, dude?"
He doesn't know.
I mean, wait. By now, how long has it been?
Well, ever since you kind of like fell down.
Transformed? Yeah.
Oh, transform. I'd say it's very. I'd only say about 10, 15 minutes.
Okay, I got 45 minutes to live in this skin.
Oh shit!
I've only ever transformed into this one time before, and it did
doesn't
not go well. A lot of people died.
That doesn't explain anything. What is what?
Excuse me?
I mentioned how I can control. I'm in like the order of blood magic, and
Blood magic?
it's very complicated. There's a lot of different disciplines. Not that what I am right now is not the proudest discipline, but it's like an ancient and weird one. You pretty much, in order to be the greatest hunter, you then get the greatest hunter and become it. So I'm a werewolf because they are terrifying predators, and I transformed their blood into mine. So at any command, I can transform into a werewolf. However, I have not had great experience with it. I have lost control before, which is why I try to not use it unless in an emergencies.
That's sick though.
It is, but it is not the proudest discipline I could go into. And there's in my community of blood hunters, it's not the it's not the greatest path, but it is a path that gets the job done.
So can you transform into other things as well then, or what?
No, at the moment, I know that some blood hunters may be able to, but I mean that's a myth. I could only ever control, and I can only ever morph into a werewolf.
It's a handy
There
skill
are
to
other
have.
different animals you can morph into, but for me, it's a werewolf.
Cool.
Right. Shall we
Cool. Yes, that's the word I'd like to use. Now, whilst I just get past my bemusement at this absolute, I don't even know words just escape me. Can we just roll back about 60 seconds when you were talking about lots of people died?
Listen, I transformed. It was my first time. I was experimenting with blood transfusions, and I may have killed a small village of innocent people.
A
But
small
on
village.
the other hand,
So are we safe now?
listen, I have learned to control it. This was many years ago
How do you know this is your second time transforming?
because it's my second time transforming in front of other people.
Oh, okay.
I have transformed into the wild, but
Gotcha.
that's only to keen my senses into
Can-
like.
Can I roll a perception, or what is it, a
Insight.
insight check if that's true?
Yeah.
All right. That is, where's insight? 12.
12. You seem to believe what he's saying from the looks of it. You're not sure. You're still a bit suspicious about what he said, as he's not gone into great details. But from what he's saying, you seem to kind of believe.
Ever since I transformed, I did not want to transform in front of people. Killing those innocent villagers put me off a big time, and I only stuck to traditional blood hunting methods.
Well, that's understandable.
And that is why I have never used it in combat before, even in like close situations where we could have died.
It's fair. It's good to have the reservations about it. It means you're keeping your head about you. But you won't get
it's
it.
my first time using it in front of people, and it did go well. I was in control.
There you
It,
go.
it tends to only happen if I'm injured in any way. I can go a bit crazy.
Oh, okay.
But it seems to be like
any
when
any
I'm...
kind of injury? Does it involve, like, does somebody need to draw blood or?
No, I don't think so. It's
Ja-
more to do with
Jasper,
my
punch him for me.
overall health.
Very funny, Ginzers. Ha ha ha.
Just bringing some brevity to it. Look, Wilhelm, you know you won't
whilst-
get any judgment from me, and I kind of point at my face, just like you're not going to get any judgment from me over that.
Now, whilst I do appreciate you catching me from that disgusting little episode we just had there, falling down that hole, if you ever have, I don't know, your wonderful urge to just turn into a dog boy once again, please be at least, I don't know, another continent away from me.
I mean, I would keep that in my head, but I don't think that will happen. I feel very in control right now. It has been many years, and I have learned through the ways of the blood hunting. I've been to many teachings. I have even been to East England to learn more about it.
Good to know.
So I am in a lot more control than I was many years ago. I can 100% assure your safety. Otherwise, our friend here might have already been dead.
Under my breath, I'm like, why didn't you lose control?
Listen, they say the first time you transform, you always lose control. The first time is
Makes
the
sense.
hardest.
Everyone's first time doesn't go right.
Because you don't know what's happening, your blood is boiling into something new. For some reason, all your hormones and everything's changed so rapidly, and the slightest things, it's something new, and a lot of people don't like change, so they tend to hunt you down.
Well, you won't have that issue if we're around, at least. Maybe
I
not with
won't be able to
Jasper.
go
He may
quick.
instigate the hunting, but we can talk him out of it.
Hey, no, Ginzers, I'm doing my utmost best to stay absolutely away from this creature from now on, thank you.
That being said, should we try and figure out how the hell to get out of here?
Where the heck
Yeah.
are we?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd like two people to make perception checks. One can help the other, or just one person make it with advantage.
I have
Somebody
6
just help.
perception.
Somebody just help Annalune.
Yeah, I'll help. I'll help Annalune.
So with advantage then.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
26.
Natural 20.
Great! Oh my
Nat 20.
god!
So
Woo!
you see everything.
You
in-
see
I see
everything. I love it. Natural 20s are the most critical moments. Okay,
Hell yeah.
so essentially, as you're on the sledge now, and with your dark vision and the light, what is provided at the moment, you see, first of all, next to you, next to this ledge, you kind of see, like peering over it slightly, you see this kind of 50-foot drop. And next to it, you see the gushing, intense sounds of that water was because of this huge waterfall which goes it down this 50-foot drop into what looks like a kind of small, contained, like not lake. It's a lot smaller. It's more like a pond, I'd say, from the room itself, and you see like overgrown leaves covering a majority of this cavern area, and like what looks like ivy and a lot of that encompassing a lot of these stone walls. And there's plenty of like fauna and like kind of a lot of greenery around you right now, with random bushes, some mushrooms. It's very different to what you've seen up on the surface, and it's a lot like the kind of like greenery what you're used to up the top is like the complete opposite down here. A lot of it is all like purples, kind of like pinks, and you've got these multicolored mushrooms which seem to light up various bits near the bottom. It's honestly, to say the situation you're in, it's kind of beautiful in a weird way. and you see kind of like you also actually with that you'd also hear in the distance the kind of like guttural cries and screams of various life which seem to be like calling to one another, and you smell this kind of really horrible smell. Like it's not just Wilhelm's wet dog smell next to you, but it's like this sulfuric kind of smell and like rotting leaves and stuff. It smells like, with the kind of occasional stalactite and stalagmite just encompassing a majority of the cavern itself. So yeah, so it's kind of like you've got this 50-foot like ledge in front of you, which seems to lead into a small cavern with a small waterfall and a pond near it. And you also do see near the bottom with that roll, you do actually see some kind of like small tunnel.
And that's at the bottom of the waterfall.
Yeah, at the bottom of it.
Do we see a way to get down there without
I mean, we
going
have
through the
rope.
waterfall?
We have a lot of
We
rope.
do. I was just thinking if there
like
was a
50
path.
feet.
You know.
Yeah, you look around, like you look around as part of your perception check on that, and you see like small outcroppings, only ever so slightly. Like you could get your feet on them, but you'd have to be very careful going down if you was to do it like that way.
But there's no other way to go from here either.
No, unless you want to go into the water and just let the waterfall take you down there instead.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'd rather not. No. I just don't want to die. Thanks. I guess we should find another way to get down. I guess with rope or something. I don't know if we have.
We have enough rope. If
I've got
everybody has
50
rope,
feet.
we have like it's 50 feet per person.
Okay, yeah, if it's 50 feet deep, then we're fine.
Yeah,
How deep is it?
I don't have rope
50
on me.
feet.
Yeah.
I do. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I do.
I have rope.
Should be fine.
So
then.
who has rope? Yeah, you all have 50 feet of rope, except for, is it just Eugen's first? And Jasper, I think.
I mean,
Isn't
we
it?
cannot. We don't need all the rope. We should need.
No, you don't need all of it.
It's only
And just,
50 feet
make
deep, so.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm assuming you guys are going to essentially find somewhere to tie the rope around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You can just use the the stalagmites in the area as well, just as a kind of anchor point for anyway. So yeah.
Right.
So you guys begin to essentially. Who's using the 50 feet of rope to do this, by the way?
Yeah, I can use mine.
So yeah, you begin to kind of tie the rope around this stalagmite, and like you kind of pull it really hard with your strength, and it's tight enough. You're sure this is secured in place right now.
Okay.
So yeah,
All right. I guess we gotta climb
so I'm
down. Who
assuming
wants
you guys
to
are
go
gonna make your way.
first?
Yeah, who wants to go down the rope first?
I'll go down last to make sure the rope doesn't, go
Snap.
off.
I'll go down
Yeah.
first then. I can
We
secure
should
it from the
probably
bottom.
go down like one at a time.
Are you going first or am I going first? I thought I was going first.
I'll go first because I can hold the rope more taut for others to
Right.
get down.
Fair enough.
Would you buffoons just make a bloody decision? Quite frankly, I would just like to be out of this rotten place.
Excuse
mean,
me,
if
do
you
you
wanna
have
get
any rope,
out-
Jasper?
Or we could
I can
chuck
just
Jasper
throw you
down.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's
we
do
can
that.
just throw him down first.
Yeah. I mean, who knows what we'll find down there? Maybe there's some monsters that he can
Maybe we
probably
shouldn't have
finish
saved
off
him from the
himself.
water.
Yeah. Wait. Why did we save him?
Yeah, saved him.
It was you, mostly.
Yeah, I mean, Wilhelm, that was kind of on you.
Yeah.
Wow. Should have bet
So-
him.
Jasper first then?
Yeah,
Ju-
Jasper, you want to go first?
If I must, fine. Seeing as none of you can make a decision. Absolutely
Don't
no.
get yourself killed.
It's said
mean-
to be on the safe side, wrap the initial bit of rope around you, so that if something does happen, at least then we can grab the rope.
Whatever you say, whatever you say.
Okay, so everyone going down the rope. I'd like them
Okay,
to
get-
make
Just at that point, just as Jasper is about to start going down after wrapping it around himself, have you guys seen the videos of like the guys in the bungee jumpers in Australia that just kind of like kick the people off as soon as they're secured? I'm gonna do that.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna nod to Wilhelm, so that we both still have the rope. But yeah, I'm gonna kick Jasper off initially.
Can I roll acrobatics to dodge it?
I mean, do you even
You-
notice
you-
it?
Yeah, that's the point. Are you attempting to climb down at the minute?
I have not begun. No.
Not begun yet. Okay. So you're not aware of this going to happen yet. Okay.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. So you begin making your way after again the rope wrapped around you, and you make your way over to the ledge, and you're in the process of essentially trying to go down this low cliff edge face. So Jinzros, I'd like you to make an attack
Make it what?
Attack roll.
Jinzeros,
Okay.
if you're trying to punt him off or whatever, or shove him off even.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Good luck.
So yeah, you're in the middle of like about to kind of like start climbing down with this rope attached around you, and you just see Jinzeros like, how do you want to do this, really, Jinzeros?
I'm just gonna like Sparta style, just
Just a
kick him.
shove?
Yeah,
or-
Spartan
Yeah.
kick.
Sparta
Sparta
kick him
kick,
off the
okay.
edge.
So yeah, as he's got this rope tied around him, you just see Jinzeros Sparta kick him off, like with no time to react. You just see Jasper begin to. He just like it's like the middle of a leap of faith. It's just like and he just
I'm
starts falling all the way to the
I'm
ground.
gonna let it go about a third to half the way down before I like get the rope taut again, so he doesn't completely like
Die.
face. Yeah, basically. So about a third to halfway down, then
Yeah.
just grab the rope
It only
taut.
gets bruised. Yeah, it's fine.
So yeah, so he kind of free falls up to about like 15 feet, 10 feet off the ground, and he just remains in place, just like that, just like just free hanging right now, while you're holding him,
And then yeah, just slowly lower him back down again.
and then he lands slowly on the floor.
You
Oh my
absolute buffoon. What is it with you lot and your pranks? You think you're so funny.
I look around and see if the others are smiling as well.
Oh yes, I'm smiling.
I just
We've been wanting this for a long time.
and then I just lean over and go, yeah, pretty much.
Do you think this is the time for such buffoonery like this?
Yeah, pretty much.
What do I expect from a bloody dragonborn?
If you can't learn to laugh sometimes, Jasper, you're gonna have a very boring life.
Well, your idea of comedy and mine are obviously different. I enjoy mine rather more highbrow than your childish little games.
Kind of hard to go highbrow when you're this far underground. Anyway,
This
right,
bit builds character.
All right.
hold the rope.
You hold the
Alright.
rope.
We got it.
Who's
Who's
going?
next?
I'll go next, and I'll just swing down.
Woo!
Woo! So yeah, you manage to swing down, just like carefully going down the rope, managing to go down, and you make it to the bottom with Jasper.
I'll
That
go
was
next.
fun, wasn't it?
He didn't
Yeah, I'm
think
gonna
of
go last.
Yeah, I'll go after Enaline.
So who's next?
me. I'm next.
Okay. I'm assuming you guys just have the like rope wrapped around you whenever you're going down at the moment, just like to
Yeah.
for safety and everything. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you also make your way down in a similar fashion to Garret, just kind of slowly descending as the rope's kind of being lowered at the same time, and it just kind of looks graceful as you're doing it, just due to your natural like elven grace as you're going down, and you manage to reach the bottom safely.
Nice.
I'll go next.
Easy.
The heavy boy.
Probably bounce off the wall on the way down.
Okay, so yeah, Jinzrace, you wrap the rope around you and begin to slowly make your way with Are you holding onto the rope as these people are being lowered, Wilhelm?
I'm
Or are
assuming-
you just leaving it to the stalagmite to do all the work?
I mean, I would imagine we should put it back onto the
Stalagmite.
He's
Yeah.
the one like lowering it, isn't he?
Yeah,
No.
I assumed Wilhelm was just lowering it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you don't like fall abruptly, so you don't like damage yourself on the side of things and stuff like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So you do this, and as you're kind of lowering Jinzros, you do feel a bit of strain on you just because of the weight of this armor what he's currently wearing as well.
Oh god.
Added in with his like just naturally bulky dragonborn body, and Jinzros is just a bit of a pain to get him down. Like he's slowly descending, but it aches on your muscles a bit, honestly.
I hope my claws don't accidentally like cut the rope.
Oh my god.
My god, that'd be crazy. And yeah, after like a near enough like a couple of 30 seconds even, Jinzros manages to get down to the ground unharmed. Wilhelm, you're the last one.
Okay.
You just have to climb the rope.
Yep.
Yeah, you essentially have to climb down the rope.
It would be fine. I would be fine. If I don't, you guys will catch me. I hope. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
I hope.
Where?
I mean.
So the rope is going to be left behind, Wilhelm. Just note that.
No, that's fine.
Um,
Yep. I was expecting that.
Okay, so yeah, you begin to like in your kind of newfound body, you're kind of just climbing down the rope, no problem at all. It's just you get down there, nothing instant as you kind of just like semi free fall as you're holding onto the rope, kind of just like jumping like off, going down ever so slightly each time.
That is exactly how
Yeah.
I imagined it earlier.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, you do that and manage to get to the bottom.
nice. Well, goodbye, rope. It was nice having you.
Yeah, so remove that from your
Bye.
character sheet.
Yep. I need to buy some more rope next time we go out.
Good to know.
Okay, let's get going, guys.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, so you guys, now that you're down here itself, you see all this like all these bushes, the giant leaves, these various different sized mushrooms all around you, glowing these beautiful colors right now. And then between like two bits of where the kind of nature parts, it kind of like you see this kind of like pitch black tunnel with like various bits of leaves and kind of like vines which have grown over it over time, kind of like sealing it ever so slightly, like just kind of hanging in front of it, but it looks fine, as though you could just like go through it and you wouldn't have to like clear it out.
All right.
All right, let's go. I will lead the way forward.
Nice.
Okay, so can I just have like a kind of marching order, just so I know who's in the front, who's in the back?
I'll go first. Is it
So
like
Garrett's going first.
Is it like can we walk like
It's
next to each other, or is it like too small for that?
it's like 10 feet by 10 feet kind of type thing. So
Right,
it would be
so-
two people can stand side by side while walking in here.
Okay.
No more than that, really.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, I think I should go near the front.
Okay, so Garrett and Wilhelm near the front.
I'll take
I'll
up.
go not. I'll go not behind. I'll go in the middle.
I'll go at the
Okay.
back.
Okay, so kind of like that. So
Yeah.
Garrett and
Yeah.
Wilhelm in the front, Enaloon and Jasper in the middle, and then Jinzros in the back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you guys begin to make your way through this tunnel, and now that you don't have access really to the like daylight, the sun or anything in here, you kind of, as you're traveling through, you start to lose your sense of time in a way. Like there isn't any way to really tell the time of day or how long it's been, kind of type situation. You're kind of just having to rely on your instincts more than anything right now, like having to keep track of time as you go through the tunnel itself.
Okay.
I just
Um,
realized we've lost everything in our cart and our horses.
Yes.
Fuck.
I mean, where were the horses and stuff?
They're
Where
at
we
the
were
top.
flying.
It was a bit near off the road, but they was kind of like in the actual action itself too.
Yeah.
Wait,
So, yeah.
did they fall down as well?
It's like it was on the very cusp of it. So it was like
Hmm.
kind of half. So it's like balancing on the side it was.
Oh boy.
So
Maybe
yeah,
we can find
so
them again.
We'll
Yeah,
worry
maybe.
about that later.
If not, we have plenty of money to get more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
so you begin making your way through this tunnel, and you're walking for what seems like a long time to a majority of you, and like along the way you begin to reach some inclines and declines in the kind of terrain. Like you're starting to like you ascend at times, like kind of giving yourself a bit of hope, like, oh yeah, we're getting back to the surface, and then you start to go even deeper again after a short while too, and it's just a constant kind of repeat of this constantly. Like you are not sure where you're going right now, but it's kind of like the only option you've got.
Mm.
So with this, like, you feel after this amount of time, it's probably been, if you was to judge it, maybe 40 minutes, an hour, near enough, you'd think,
Okay,
but you're
so
not sure.
I'm probably might be like You could tell because I would transform back to normal after like an hour.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
it's
By
been
the way,
like 45
guys-
minutes, then I'll be transforming back real soon.
By the way, guys.
Yeah.
How's everyone looking like health wise?
I'm
Okay.
pretty healthy.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm looking okay.
Just a mere scratch.
A short rest could be handy at some point.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, but it depends. It depends how people are feeling. Don't think we need a full long rest just yet.
No,
But
I mean,
w-
just a quick rest I wouldn't mind, especially since all the water stuff
yeah,
Yeah.
falling down a freaking giant hole.
that was kind of fun.
I mean, I guess yeah, it was kind of fun, but you know.
But yeah, should we just find a little alcove or something that we may be able to hunker down in for a bit? Just
Yeah,
kind
I
of
think
catch our
that's pretty
breath.
smart. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds
Then
good.
I can like deform and be back to normal.
Alright.
All right. So
Okay.
rest.
So yeah, you guys like travel for another about probably 5-10 minutes, and you come across like a little small opening of sorts where you do actually see there seems to be two. It's kind of like a fork in the road kind of type situation. You come into this a bit bigger of an area, kind of like I'd say 20 feet by 20 feet. And near on one side, on the left side, you see another one tunnel, and then on the right side, you do see another tunnel. But in this area, it's kind of like a small alcove type area, so you'd be able to kind of chill in this area for the time being if you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay, that's neat.
So yeah, are you guys setting up like a little camp, like kind of like just getting your bearings, just
Yes. And
Yeah.
I'm
chilling
gonna
down a
prepare,
bit?
I'm gonna prepare for like a little lunch because I got a pot and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be making everybody's dinner today.
Nice.
Okay.
Is anyone keeping a kind of like watch while this is going off? By the way, just because of the nature of the room.
I'm just hanging out, just resting.
I need one person helping me make the dinner.
I can help.
Cool.
Yeah, if
And
you
then
want to
we need,
help,
like,
and
2
I'll
lookouts.
keep perception out.
No worries.
Okay, and what is everybody else doing?
I'm just chilling.
Okay, that's good.
I'm
Just
guessing
chilling,
Jesper as
kinda
well.
like-
Jasper's just speechless.
I wish there was
Still,
like, is there like a cooking, like, whoa, how delicious it is.
Roll on
Probably
how
like survival.
genuinely don't know.
I should like food poison everybody for the next battle.
Would that technically be a performance check then?
It's survival, maybe.
Oh, yeah, survival sounds
Well,
good.
for making your food and that?
Yeah.
Or... Oh, no.
Making food.
Yeah? Well, you have cook's utensils, so you can use them if you want.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
I'm sure you have cook's utensils.
Yeah, I
anyway.
I do.
thought
have
you did.
it, Yeah, I did.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
With supplies.
Yeah, so use your cooked utensils to like make a meal out of your current stock of food.
We don't have a lot of stock of food, but
No,
I mean,
you don't.
yeah, I'll still make something nice. I hope.
Question is, do we use the mushrooms we found?
Probably not.
Definitely not. I mean, one of us can try it.
No.
Yeah, no,
Jasper.
pass.
Haha,
I mean, we could trick him into trying it.
I don't
Yeah,
think
no.
you could trick me. I'm far above your intellectual plane.
Sure.
Right. Do you need me to make a perception check then?
Yeah, anyone who's like just focusing on the multiple entrances to make perception checks.
11.
11. Okay. So yeah, so everyone's having this short rest at the minute. Everyone's kind of chilling out, like recollecting after the current affairs, what's just gone off. And Jinzo, so you actually see coming from one, like obviously the room itself is pretty pitch dark except for the light source you've currently got.
Mhm.
And you're looking down the left tunnel currently. And down the left tunnel, you're sure you can see the flickering of what looks like a light in the distance, growing stronger as it seems to be coming around like what looks like a corner from that area.
Guys, we might have some company.
Oh,
Shit.
maybe they should want our food.
Can we not go 5 minutes without something going wrong?
I mean, it's not going wrong, is it?
Well, to be quite frank, Garret, the way my luck's been recently, that bloke's going to come and slash my throat.
Probably.
Maybe in some like way
Is that
is
is that
lucky.
something going wrong?
Oh, ha ha ha.
Jasper, it's just perseverance. Who knows? At some point, your luck may change.
You got an 11, right? Wasn't it, Jinzos?
Yes.
So yeah, along with that, you can actually hear the slight clanging of metal.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Shit.
I mean, you'll let us about it.
Remind me to always keep lookout and not make food.
But it's delicious food that is worth making, and you shouldn't trust me to make it alone.
But my perception.
Yeah, true.
Well, I mean, the perception I still heard enough, so
Yeah.
I've seen and heard. It's just whether they're hostile
I
or
need your
not.
perception
Alright.
because I might accidentally leave hairs in the food.
What, are you werewolf cooking now?
No, I'm not. But I mean, I did recently transform.
All right, I'm gonna get up and is it like far away?
It looks far away at the minute, like but the light of the torch, like what's reflecting onto like the sides of the cavern walls, you can see growing stronger and stronger as it seems to be approaching.
Okay. I wanna kind of step out of the light that we have and kind of like hide, just in case that we have.
So kind
some
of like
form of
get really
surprise.
upright against the kind of like the walls of the little alcove,
Basically, I
essentially.
mean, I'm small anyway, so I
Yeah.
shouldn't, you know, I should still not be very visible either way.
Okay.
Anyway.
Make me a
Yeah.
stealth check then.
Okay. Oh my god. I'm rolling shit today. That's a 10.
10.
Yeah, that was a +6 by
So
the
yeah,
way.
you do this, and you're sure you can't be noticed right now as you're.
I can imagine this.
Do you guys want me to go see if they're hostile or?
Yes, Ginzerus, do you want to go down and see who's there? Why don't you?
Sure.
I mean, to be fair, like, who has the highest charisma?
I think I'm fairly up there actually.
Mine's either +4 or +6.
Mine's
Uh,
+3.
I have
Oh, no,
mines too.
Sorry, +2. Sorry, +2.
Mine's
-3.
+3.
Mine is +3.
Wait, you guys have higher charisma than Esper?
They do.
He rolled like shit.
True.
Yeah,
He
I
rolled
just-
like shit. That was his
But
only
I thought-
stat.
General rolls are bad.
I thought his charisma was still decent. I mean, I guess
It-
+2
it is
It is
good.
decent.
Fair enough.
Compared to his other stats.
It's my highest roll. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
All right. I'm gonna go investigate a bit. If
Okay.
do we want a code word? If I shout something back, you guys know that they've gone hostile.
Sure, it should be something that they're unaware of, so we can get a surprise on them. How about
hostile.
no, because then they will be preparing for an ambush.
Hmm.
How about bacon?
Yeah, bacon. Yeah,
Bacon?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Bacon will be our keyword.
Cool. Sounds good. Okay. Stay quiet, and I'll get up and slowly head down that corridor. I'll have my gun ready.
So yeah. Omni, did you say you're quietly making the way down, or
Well, no.
are
I'm,
you,
I'm
are you
heading.
attempting stealth,
I'm heading.
Or you just go ahead and down it?
Yeah. Not super loud or super quiet, but you know, just casually making it down.
Okay.
But I've got the gun out. Obviously, haven't seen the light and stuff. So
Okay. So yeah. So you are attempt. Sorry, I just my brain went for a second. Sorry about that. So yeah, you're making your way essentially down this tunnel, and you see the light get brighter and brighter, and the sound of these metal plates clanging as they're slowly making its way. But then, obviously, you're wearing metal plates as well, aren't you?
Mhm.
So you kind of like notice your own sounds from how your plates are kind of clanging against each other,
Yeah.
and
Sorry,
it's weird 'cause it's like
not
a
plate. Sorry, chainmail.
chainmail even, yeah. You hear the kind of clanging of the chains. You like notice it yourself, and then it just goes eerily quiet as you see the torchlight stop, and like no sound is being made anymore, and you can like stop yourself as like everything just goes quiet, and then you just kind of hear from around the corner, "Who goes there?"
I was about to ask the same question. We
Friend or foe?
I don't know who you are, so I can't make that claim at the moment, but I'm not immediately hostile if that's what you're trying to get at. Just kind of trying to find a way out here. We've kind of fallen from the surface.
From the surface, eh?
Yeah.
Sounds eerily similar. We're slowly making our way around.
Okay.
Do not do anything.
We'll let you know in advance. I do have a weapon in my hand for protection, just as much as you guys probably have some kind of weapon in yours. I'm not aiming it, but just letting you know I do have it on me.
Okay, we're slowly coming around.
Okay.
So, like, you hear the kind of like metal plates start clanging again as the torchlight gets brighter, and you see coming round the corner a very familiar looking armor, as you've previously seen, and you recognize the armor of the Wings of Redemption.
Oh.
And yeah, you see two of them standing there, slowly making their way armed, coming around the corner. One with a crossbow in hand, and one seems to have what looks like a long sword. As you see two Wings of Redemption soldiers.
Do I recognize
first
them
one you
from
see-
that group, or?
It seems to you seem to think they are, at least anyway.
Right. Okay.
The first one is a bulky, rugged-looking human man. And he seems like he seems very well groomed. Like he's definitely of higher class in a way. And he has this kind of like thick ginger beard, and he has like this kind
My kind.
of like very well groomed. And I mean like nice clean cut. But then he has this very like kind of like huge scar through one of his eyes, and he's the one kind of wielding the crossbow. And when you look
Right.
at the crossbow itself, it seems very heavy in nature. Like he's having to put all his strength to carrying this right now.
Okay.
And then the other seems to be this kind of really like very pretty young man with like very chiseled features, kind of like a sharp jawline, and he has these like very innocent looking eyes.
Human again.
Yeah, another human. But like when you look at his eyes though, they almost like twinkle in a way when you see him. So yeah, so they come round and they see you. Wait, have we met before?
I'm assuming you were part of the big garrison that passed us back up on the surface. When would it have been? About 3 hours ago or something? A few hours ago?
Yes, we did
Yeah.
pass. We did pass by an area previously where we encountered a group of adventurers of sorts.
Yeah, that was,
There was one of
probably
them
us.
which looked very noble in nature. I'm assuming you're his escorts.
I wouldn't say escorts. He's kind of we're more his babysitters at the moment.
Oh, okay, right.
But yeah. How did you? I mean, we got into bit of a scuffle with some bugs on the surface, and the hole kind of opened up. I don't know if you guys had a similar incident.
Luckily, we didn't have exactly that same situation, but we did experience the earthquake itself. Luckily, only us two really managed to fall down it. The rest of the Legion was a bit off the area itself, but we unfortunately fell into it due to unforeseen circumstances.
Good to know. So what are your names then?
I am Bernard, and this here is my young protege, Travis. Hey there.
Greetings.
Are you alright?
Yeah, name's Jin.
Jin,
Yeah,
is that your full name, or is that just
full name's Gingeros, but Jin
Hmm.
is easier for most people.
Okay.
So how long have you guys been traveling for then? If you came down this corridor, we've literally only, like, me and the other people that you guys saw us with. We've only recently kind of entered this part of the tunnel, so we were hoping it would lead us somewhere handy to maybe get back up.
We essentially fell through a hole not too far from around this tunnel, actually. So it was pretty recent for us.
Good to know.
It seems the area where we fell from might have been a different timing for the earthquake, from the looks of it.
Right. Okay. Well, you seem okay. I'm guessing the fall was probably not didn't help you guys much. The rest of my party are around here, so
Yeah, like
we'll-
as you say that, you do notice like some of their like the plating of their armor looks a bit like not like fully battered, but you see where like when they fell down, they must have like gone into quite a few rocks and other things. As you see, like the armor itself has kind of been like not punctured, but it's like like a car, like
Yeah.
when it gets smashed, you see like the work kind of bend slightly.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
the armor itself doesn't look as pristine as it was when you saw the whole legion pass by
Makes
previously.
sense. Well, yeah. Come join us for a bit. Catch your breath, get a bit of a rest. Unfortunately, supplies-wise, we are extremely limited now. Most of our supplies were on the carts you saw us with, which is unfortunately back topside. But at least now you can get a breather, maybe a bit of a rest.
We have a few rations of ourselves, so we'll be decently fine. But safety in numbers, I dare say,
Very much so.
especially
Just-
down here.
Just don't ask for bacon.
What was that? Sorry.
Just
Somebody say
don't.
I come
bacon?
running.
No, I didn't shout it. I didn't
Anything
shout
with
it. I just tell them kind of like under my breath. It's just like, just don't ask for bacon. And then yeah, I lead them back.
Okay. Yeah.
That could have ended badly.
Yeah.
So they're still armed because this area is kind of like new to them too in a way. Like they seem like very high alert, so they kind of like still got themselves very
Yeah.
much armed while following you, just to be safe. It's like kind of how they've been trained and everything.
Yeah, that's fair. As we
Just to stay on high alert.
slowly get back, I let the others know. Found a couple of the redemption soldiers. Seems like they fell through a similar hole to us.
Oh, were they the same ones as we met earlier?
A couple of them. This is Bernard and Travis.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Good to meet you.
I
Wilhelm.
get out of the shadows right away.
Yeah, sorry. I wasn't planning to do anything at all.
Yeah, this is Wilhelm, Garret, Enaloon, and Jasper.
Hello, all of you.
Hi.
Nice to.
Hello.
I'm Bernard. This is my protege, Travis.
Nice to meet you.
So, what is your group's plan of action for down here? I'm assuming you guys are just going to explore the area until we've come across the way out.
Yeah,
That is the plan.
I suppose finding you guys is slightly handy, as we now know where going down that tunnel probably won't lead anywhere.
Oh no! We landed in the tunnel and we just chose the direction. We don't know what's further down that way itself.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay, good to know.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No worries.
But
Um,
we just wanted to try and see if we could get any way to the surface as quick as possible.
For how long
That's
have you
sort
been
of our
traveling
danger.
down this path?
What was that? Sorry?
For how long have you been traveling down that path?
About, I'd say, 5-10 minutes.
it's
Not
not
too
that
long
far
then.
then.
No, we
No.
should like rest up and maybe perhaps scout ahead.
Yeah.
That sounds like a brilliant idea. We shall be sure to escort you as Wings of the Redemption members. So do not worry. Your life is.
I trust in.
You just kind of. You also see Travis, the more kind of quiet one, the like young one, just kind of. He doesn't do an eye roll of sorts, but he seems like a bit scared, honestly. So he just kind of has his eyes kind of light up like for a second when he says that.
Yeah, I will see how it is. I've got quite a lot of trust in these guys at the moment. Hope you don't mind
mean, what
the
more?
reservation.
What more choice do we have, frankly?
That is true.
So yeah, we rest up and then which direction?
So yeah, you guys all get the benefit of a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure to replenish
Just,
anything you get on a short rest.
I was hoping.
What you
Doesn't
say?
give us health back, so.
No. You can roll hit die to get your health back.
Oh, okay.
I did.
To do that, you may as well do that now.
I already rolled before when we said we were going to be taking the short rest, so...
Yeah, same.
Oh, okay. Okay. So everyone's got all their stuff back now. They're all ready to sail again, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So you guys which direction would we are a group right now after all. So I'd like
Can I do a perception check to try and pull a Gandalf and see which direction the air smells less foul?
I mean, that would work.
it would. Do make me a perception check then. Yeah.
Perception, that is a 10.
10.
Not
Yeah.
great.
So from the kind of left tunnel which you previously went into, the smell was very much kind of like covered by the kind of I'm assuming you had a torch in a hand. No, not you. The guards themselves had torches in hand with it burning, creating a bit of smoke and that. And what you can like smell from that direction itself is a lot of there's a lot of like sulfur type kind of smell combined with what smells like it smells like rotting leaves, similar to the first area
Okay.
you guys previously, the waterfalls and that. But then to the right, it smells a lot more just natural. There's a lot of like rocky kind of sediment, and it's just a lot more damp. It kind of smells more to the right.
Oh, and it's just left and right.
Okay.
There's nothing. It wasn't like a crossroads. It was more of a T-junction.
Left. Yeah, T-junction as well, man.
That's fine. Correcting it in my notes. Right seems to potentially smell a little bit better.
All right.
I vote
Yeah,
for
we
right.
can start there. If it doesn't go well,
always
we
turn
can
around
turn
if
back.
Not
Yeah.
good, yeah.
To which side?
Right.
Right.
Right. Okay. So this is all part of the group decision. So all you guys are picking right. Okay. Okay. We'll go over to the right side then. From your adventurer's judgment. Okay. We shall lead.
No, I think who was leading the way when we got up to the T-junction?
Me
It
and,
was Wilhelm and Garret.
No, I think Wilhelm and Garret will take the lead. I'll take the rear. You guys can just hang around in the middle.
Oh yay! I get to hang around
But
the arseholes.
but we are the wings of redemption. We can't possibly put you guys in danger like that.
We'll be fine. Don't worry.
Being in the middle will give you the best options of seeing both ahead and behind us should anything happen. You don't want to be at the back if we get attacked from the front or vice versa. So being
you
in the
have the
middle
giant-
gives you the best chance there.
And you have the giant crossbow, right?
Yeah.
So
The bigger one, Bernard, he has the crossbow. He seems to be like the big talker, like the main face.
Exactly why you should be in the middle, because if
Probably
you
don't
get
want
attacked
to do that.
first at close, you can't really use the crossbow effectively.
We'll take the lead, and I start walking to the right side.
Fine, so be it. But don't come up blaming me if things go wrong.
I'll be
Why would
fine,
we do
don't
that?
worry.
Sounds a bit like Jasper.
Wow.
Out of character, that's me saying that, not in character.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll take
Okay,
up the rear again as well.
So yeah, okay. So yeah, you begin to do this, and you begin to follow the right tunnel. And as you're following the right tunnel, you kind of come across a pretty steep incline, which is like it's kind of exactly vertical like a cliff, but it's very rough. Like it's gonna take you a lot of strength to get up there, kind of type thing.
Yeah.
Like it's very draining on your legs. Like you can still push through it and get there, but it's just very slow.
I'm gonna use my spear as a walking stick.
I'm gonna
Man, I
use my
like
great
spear
sword
so
as a
much.
walking stick.
The spear of many uses.
Oh my dude, seriously, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So yeah, as you begin to get near the top of this incline, Garret and Wilhelm are in the front, aren't they? Right
Mhm.
now.
Yes.
Yeah. Both of you make me perception checks, or give one advantage, or give one or the other advantage.
I will give advantage.
Okay. What is going on today?
Oh wait, you're rolling, of course.
15.
15. Okay. So yeah, as you near the top of this incline, as you're about to kind of like peek your head over the top, you begin to hear these really weird sounds. They kind of sound like bones snapping and what sounds like crunching noises as this kind of putrid smell begins to fill your nostril. Kind of smells very similar to like a lot of like iron in the air kind of type thing. It's like it's very irony in smell and it's got a bit of like rotting.
Oh boy. I signal to the rest to hold up. Hang on, guys. You smell this? And hear this?
Smell it. Quite frankly, it's assaulting my nostrils.
Great. Okay.
I gotta
let's
agree
go.
with that.
No. I'll try to, because we're getting to the top, right?
Yeah, you're kind of like it's like the top is kind of just a bit above where your head is.
Right. Okay. I wanna try to sneakily check out what's going on up there.
Okay, make me a stealth check since you're
No.
sneaking around now.
What is? Oh my god, that's a 10 again.
Why?
A 10.
Yes.
Oh god.
Okay. So you sneakily begin to kind of like pull yourself up a bit further so you can like peer over the top slightly. And like over the top itself, you do you can like as you're grabbing onto like kind of pushing yourself through this like really hard terrain, you kind of like let a kind of pebble of some sort kind of just like fall and it just makes a bit of a clang like down. And as you're peering over the top, you do see what seems to be this white creature. It seems very hard looking in terms of like it has this chitinous type plating encompassing a majority of its body, and it has these kind of like 8 sharp blade like legs and these sharp pincers with like grooves in them, perfect for like crushing victims. And in these kind of like pincers, you see it currently like smashing the remains of what looks like a member of the Wings of Redemption. Honestly, it has very similar in terms of plating and armor.
Oh boy.
And you see him in the middle of just crushing its head into nothing, into dust essentially, and it seems to be currently eating it.
Is there anyone else in the vicinity?
Not from what you can see.
Okay. I wanna peek back into the tunnel and tell the rest about this quietly.
Just for the sake of it, I'll show you.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Well, this is great.
Lovely.
Okay. I'm the only one who sees this time, right?
No.
Oh, you
The,
can see
the,
this
the others can, but that's because of where they're placed and stuff on the map. So,
Well,
but essentially, it's you who can see this at the
Yeah.
minute.
so,
With
so
the
where
map
so where are
place.
people placed? Because it's put me kind of at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah,
to
'cause I'm
sort
the-
that a sec.
There we go.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's essentially what you can see right now.
Okay. So yeah, I wanna go back to the rest like peep,
Okay.
peep back down and tell them about what I just saw. So we're just gonna head in then, or
I mean, you saw what he did to that man's skull. It looks pretty tough, but thankfully, with all of us here, we should be able to take it down. Did you see any others?
no? There's nothing else there. Seems like so.
If it's only one, we shouldn't have too much trouble. We should go for a surprise attack if possible.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
So let's sneak around then.
Okay. So you guys are all going to try and essentially attack it, or try to surprise it at least.
Yes.
Okay. So so you guys so yeah, so I would like all of you guys to roll me initiative then.
Oh boy.
Okay.
At this point, I don't know which one of my dice I should roll because all of them are shit.
You can't really see
All-
much of it on your
all of
stream.
them.
Remember.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why do I always do the same thing?
Let me
I
There we
don't
go.
know. My
See, even with roll 20, I'm rolling shit.
Oof.
Okay, here's the first time to
'Cause
use my
that's
ability.
+4 initiative.
Oh, let me
So,
get rid of some of these.
Add my charisma modifier to my initiative roll. Okay, so +2 to my roll. I rolled 60, so 18 was mine.
Nice.
So that's the wrong one. What did you roll, Nietzsche? Oh, 15. There we go. So that's got everyone's correct rolls now, doesn't it? I think.
I just see 3 of ours.
I
I
only
did-
see 3.
I
There's only
didn't do
3.
mine in the thing. I did it with an
Oh,
action
what did
dice.
what did you get, Jasper?
18.
What?
18.
18.
20.
Okay, there we go.
Unless I can roll an 80 somehow, then
Imagine rolling an 80, you get to go like 10 times.
17, and that one's 11.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Okay. So yeah, Jasper. You get the first surprise attack.
you don't have me in a turn order.
I don't, I'm not
Yeah, I do.
in either.
It's not
Not
showing
my
up on
screen.
mine.
What?
Not on my screen.
It shows you guys in turn order for me.
Nope.
Doesn't for
It
us.
just shows.
It shows everyone
Balloon,
except
myself,
Jasper on
and Jim.
ours.
Oh.
I'm not seeing.
No, There's only 3 of
Wilhelm
us.
either. Yeah. And then 2 other things.
Okay, let me redo these then. So let me clear them all off. So we're having problems with Discord. We're having problems with Roll20. Everything. The internet just hates us today.
Yeah. My
there
dice
we
as
go.
well. So.
17, and that was 11 for them guys. Ginger's was 12. Jasper was 18.
Yeah.
Goes 9. And I'll 15. And Wilhelm. Where are you? They are 9.
Yeah, my first one was 9. There we go.
Okay. So yeah, Jasper, you get to go first.
Fantastic. Am I supposed to be down the bottom here? Is that where we all are?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where all you guys are.
Oh,
Oh
because
my
of the
goodness.
darkness, I can't see
Yo.
the others.
Oh, I can see everything.
I
can
can't see.
just-
Yeah, you're kind of all crowded in the area.
I can't see shit here.
Yeah, I can only see
Um,
my token on.
Can I cast light before we do anything?
Guess
You can do it when Jasper has
Yeah, 'cause
finished his
we-
go.
Oh, we get
we
a
want
surprise
to
Well,
round.
good luck.
attack a bonus.
Good luck, have fun.
So I have to just step into the darkness.
You step into the darkness.
Oh my god. Wait, let me measure this out first. I don't want to use all 30 and then get fucked. Okay, So around there.
I like how you don't actually know where you're going.
No, I still see.
Fine.
I still see nothing.
It's fine. You're really far away from it.
You'll run into another one of those things.
Yeah.
It's still
Okay. That's all I have. I don't really have any other action to do but move. Well, I could. I don't know. Do I have even vision on it?
Do you even have what? Sorry.
Do I have vision on it at all?
Let me see from you. You do have vision on it. Yeah. You can see it, but it is in dim light currently. So it's very hard to
30
see.
feet.
Basically, you have it with disadvantage, the attack.
But wait, how does it work if you're doing a sneak attack but with a disadvantage?
Cancels out. It's just a standard.
Actually, I
roll.
guess that would balance it out, would it?
Also, I couldn't be doing a sneak attack anyway because nobody's close enough.
no.
No,
It's
but as in,
kind
it's like a surprise attack.
Ah, yeah, true.
So it should balance it out.
If I take no action, it still doesn't know we're here, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's still not alerted to your presence.
I am then gonna pass because I don't want to miss. And
Yeah, you can like hold off your action.
Yeah, I don't want to. I think we should pick the opportunity here. So that's literally all I'm gonna do is just that movement.
I mean, you could technically. I mean, it comes down to DM's discretion.
Yeah.
Could Jasper hold his action until the last person has gone in the surprise round? Essentially,
Yeah,
to then have everybody just.
He can hold his action. So like, say, basically, when you're holding an action, Josh, it's kind of like you're holding it ready for a certain thing to happen. So like, say for instance, the creature is as soon as the creature begins to get aggressive or whatever, you shoot your arrow, blah blah blah, or whatever. Or once it notices you, it basically you have to specify a trigger and what you want to do.
Okay. At the point of any of my party members landing an attack, I also attack.
Okay.
It's fair.
Yeah, you can hold it to do that then.
Yeah.
Okay. It is what's it called? This one is actually Travis, the one with the long sword. He is essentially just gonna hold his sword ready, waiting for everyone else to kind of go first. And Alun.
I can cast light as a bonus action, right?
Yes, I'd like to say.
Okay.
Let me just make
Your
sure.
bonus action checks.
Oh, light is one action, actually.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to do that though.
Yeah. Well, it's a surprise round at the minute anyway. It hasn't noticed you guys yet so far, so you can do that.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of have to. Yeah. So, but I need to cast it on something. So I will just do like I usually do and like cast it on my weapon, so that everyone kind of around me can see more.
Okay. Let me just read light a sec. Okay. So yeah, so you begin. What specifically are you lighting up right now?
Well, I mean, I need to light an object, so I guess it's. I mean, I can light someone else's objects on fire. Like for example, who's next? If I since I can see, if I instead, since Jin is next, cast light on his weapon instead, so he can see,
Okay.
because he doesn't have dark vision.
Okay.
So then you're able to do something, possibly, maybe.
Do you tell me you're doing that, or do you just cast it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Annalyn goes. She turns to Jin and says, "Well, I know that you guys probably can't see very much right now, but here, let me cast light on your weapon. So, or on your what do you have as your side weapon? That isn't your gun."
Side weapon. It can be my scimitar.
Yeah, I'll cast it on your scimitar, so you'll use that as a light source.
When you tell me to do that, I'll tell you to wait for a second.
Yep.
Whoever's the last one of us to go, cast it on my scimitar then, so we can light up the area, and then just lay waste to whatever this thing is.
Okay.
Can I DM? Can I butt into that with a comment as well, or can I not?
Can you what? Sorry.
Can I go into that conversation as well, since like it's surprise round, but it's not my turn or anytime soon? So can I or not?
Yeah, I've got the initiative tracker as just a way for the moment to kind of like just keep tracks of what
Right.
people
I mean,
want
you
to
can
do
still
just for
talk
this
during
round. Is
Okay,
combat.
fair.
yeah, it's completely fine to do whatever you want at the moment. It's just
Guys,
they're ready.
okay, guys, you could also cast light on my dart again, and I can throw it at him. So if I hit, we will know where it is at all times.
Yeah, but that won't help if we can't see around us in case there's more of them.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, if there's more, then it'll be useless.
That's true. All right then.
But in the meantime, I think I can faintly see Jasper. So I'm just gonna kind of. So I'm gonna shoot him instead. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up, kind of. I'm just gonna kind of go up. I'm just gonna go kind of up beside Jasper and slightly behind him, so that I can still kind of see. And then I'm just gonna hold my action, like ready to take a shot for when the last person in the initiative goes.
Okay.
Right.
So that's Jinzros, Annalyn, blah blah blah. Wilhelm, what are you gonna do?
I don't know, because I can't really see what's going on, so getting close isn't anything I could possibly do. I mean, for now, I might move up slightly.
I love this because
At least so I can-
at this moment on my screen and like on the stream and stuff, they can just about see Wilhelm, just about see Jasper, and that is it.
Yeah.
All of the other party members
It's
are.
funny because I can see so much.
Yeah, we can't see anything. I also think I want to. Wait, I'm not the last person, am I?
No.
I'm gonna hold.
Oh, now it's gone
Backwards.
completely dark.
Oh
Oh,
no,
there we
that
go.
shouldn't have happened.
Don't
it
worry,
fine
we
now?
can see
Yeah?
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I want to prepare for whoever strikes. Then I might use my. Wait, how far am I right now? Let me get my.
Ruler out.
I mean, I already moved, so I couldn't possibly get there in time. So I should use my crossbow in preparation for when we do a synchronized attack.
Okay.
And I'll-
So that's you ready. That's you ready.
Yep.
Jasper's ready. Garrett's ready. Okay.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm still in the back.
Oh, I thought you was gonna throw the dart. I thought that's
No,
what.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah, I
okay.
am, but I gotta move up because I don't think. Hang on.
Oh,
what's the
right, yeah,
reason? I mean, I'm gonna move up anyway.
I don't know if throw a dart actually.
Let me see, because I don't actually. Oh, range 20 feet. Wait, 20 to
Yeah,
60. Oh, that's right.
20 to 60. So any range after 20 is normal.
Right. Okay.
Any range before 20 is disadvantage, and after the 60.
Okay, yeah. Right.
So basically, you've got 20 between 20 and 60 feet is normal.
Yeah.
Like normal roll.
Okay. I will move a little bit more. And then, yeah, from here I will... Actually, hang on. How far is this? Yeah, that's fine. From here, I will throw a dart since I'm the last one to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna go with it and throw the dart.
Okay. Yeah. So you see, essentially the other guard. You see Bernard himself. Kind of get closer to you guys. And then he like locks and loads his like heavy crossbow ready and like is about to take aim, just waiting for the moment.
Okay. So do I roll attack
Okay.
now?
Yeah, you guys can all attack at the same time if you wish to.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna say, should we see how
Well,
the attacks go on the next session?
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was gonna
Yeah.
do it like
Sorry.
when the first person attacks and then.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay.
So Jasper was holding his action in case it got aggressive. So that action would have been gone. So Jasper, are you gonna essentially attack
No,
him now that you've got
no,
everyone around him?
My action was when the first person made an attack.
Yeah. So that would have been
Yeah,
me.
but
would be me.
it's come back to your turn order now.
No,
Oh,
'cause
okay.
because basically everyone is holding until someone attacks, right? And I'm the last
Yeah.
one to attack. So I would be the first one.
Oh,
to attack,
right.
And then
So
Oh,
now
right,
everyone is
sorry.
going.
Yeah, I got that mixed up. Sorry. So yeah.
Everyone who can
So,
do anything
Garret,
anyways.
So
So,
I roll for attack
Garret,
now?
roll me a dot. Attack.
Okay. Are you serious? That's
Here we
a
go.
9.
9. Okay. So you see the creature. You're getting ready to throw your dart. You throw it, and it kind of like it goes into the ground near to the creature itself, and you see as the creature, this like its face covered, like to say it's got a white body, its face is just covered in like red marks from the blood, and you just see it's from its mouth blood spilling completely as it just looks at you, and we are gonna leave the session there.
Oh boy.
Oh, fuck.
Oh boy.
Your
What a
rolls have
good-
been incredible
What a
today.
good roll to end on.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know.
Have you
I'm
got
just
anything
gonna
above 12 today?
come again.
Have you got anything above 12 or 13? Guys, because
Can
it
you
feels like
also-
it only got
So
11
shit
below.
tonight.
Can you also, before we forget, just give the light to Lamba?
Oh yeah, give the light. I'll give the light now.
Like-
Where's I'll give you the torch. Where's
Like I'm just gonna throw out all of these dice and get a new set.
What is the highest one you got today?
I don't know. It's not high. Not high at all.
We had
Actually,
like
no, I
four
think
21s today.
I think I had one high roll or something. The rest was all shit.
Oof. Oh,
I mean,
okay. At
like,
least we can
what-
see where we are now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why is the torch like a person?
I don't know. It went all weird. I had an icon for the torch, but I don't know what's happened to it, so I've got to refresh
yeah.
it.
Refind it again. Oof.
Oh, I can see exactly the same as before.
So
What's going on?
so the fun part about this is obviously we've left it on yet another cliffhanger, which I love. But we were actually won't be having a session next week, so it'll actually be 2, maybe even 3 weeks.
It's 3 because Matt's working.
Yeah, Matt's
Yeah.
working when our next session would be picking up, so it's actually 3 weeks until you guys get to see what happens for this. So
Oh no.
Spoiler
Yeah.
alert,
Yeah, because
12.
next week is the break session.
yep.
Then the 5th is when I've got work, so I can't unfortunately do that one. So
Um,
then it would be the 12th when we
Yeah.
next be able to play.
so we got a little bit of
Gives me
time.
plenty of time for prep.
Oh boy. It's time for my dice to get cleansed.
Yep.
Yeah, you put in like a lot of water. And...
But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, especially with all the technical issues and stuff that we've had with the cameras. Hopefully that'll be sorted and it's just Discord derping this evening. But we'll look into it anyway. So yeah, thank you guys very much for stopping by. Prophet, thank you very much for the follow. And yeah, we're gonna we will end the session there, and we'll pick it up in a couple of weeks' time. Be sure to go give the rest of these guys a follow if you haven't already. They do some amazing streams between them. It should be the right code. That wasn't the right code. It was.
There it is.
There we go. It just took a bit of time.
So
Yeah.
since we have 3 weeks
Still.
off, are you going to fix the links?
Quite
Yeah.
possibly. No promises. But yeah, make sure to go give those guys a follow. If you have enjoyed my content, I will be back tomorrow where we're going to be starting Darksiders 2. Taking a bit of a break from Okami on that. So yeah, thank you guys very much for sticking by and watching. And yeah, we will catch you guys on the next stream. See you guys later. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.